Schubert's Impromptu Number 2 being performed in Southminster United Church this past Sunday. Now, do you think the woman behind the keys is professional? Well, if you do, she fooled you. She's not. In fact, all the performers that afternoon would describe themselves as amateurs. The Ottawa Piano Group, it kind of works like a book club for would-be pianists. Usually they meet in living rooms, but on this occasion they couldn't turn down an opportunity to play a 9-foot Heinzmann concert grand piano. The CBC's Jean Armstrong was there.
My name is David Reiss. I've been a member of the piano group for approximately 2 years, and I think the group was formed 3 years ago. I kind of use the analogy, it's like a book club for piano players. So we get a chance to share some great music, we get a chance to discover pieces that maybe we haven't heard before, as well as try out some skills in getting more comfortable performing. We have a wonderful music life in the city of Ottawa, wonderful classical music performances. There probably aren't that many opportunities for amateurs or people who are keen on the sport but are not professionals to share their love. And this is just a way that a group of people can do that. And we have today a gorgeous piano that we're going to be playing on, a 9-foot Heinzmann concert grand that for 75 years was in Massey Hall and has been performed by a number of the great performers. I've seen people who started out in full sweats and shaking hands now become quite accomplished, comfortable, poised musicians. So I have seen a transition.
Hi, my name's Mary Lou Van Schaack. It's terribly nerve-wracking if you want the truth. At home I can play that piece beautifully, but you get in front of an audience and I don't know what happens. The body takes over, the nerves take over, and so, yeah, it is nerve-wracking, even a supposedly simple piece like that. With this group, it's really safe to play something, make mistakes, and yet get through it. And so I knew these pieces, and I thought, okay, this is what I can bring.
My name is Elizabeth Dixon. I live in Ottawa, and I've been with the club since its second meeting about 2.5 years ago. That piece of music, one day I was driving in my car with the radio on, of course, and I heard this beautiful piece of music. And I was on my way to a meeting, and I had to jump out of the car and go in the meeting, so I didn't hear the beginning or the end or the announcement. But I tried to memorize a little bit of it, and when I ran into a really good musician, I tried to provide a little bit of feedback. It went like this, and he immediately said, I know what that is. It's Mozart's Concerto 23. Usually I would forget, but I happened to remember. And so I started to try to learn to play it, and it's quite advanced compared to my own skill level, but I love it. Unlike the others, I don't have a history of taking lessons in Royal Conservatory and all that, so I've been learning a huge amount from them because of all the skills they've learned, and I see them do something, I say, gee, how did you do that? It used to be if any person was in the room when I was playing piano, any other person, I would kind of not know what I was doing immediately. My brain would be blank, and I would be starting to shake. My hands would shake and my feet would shake. So I thought, well, maybe if I join this group, I'll get used to playing with people in the room. So doing this, I think I've changed. I remember the first one, I was just kind of shaking before I even sat at the piano. This time I got halfway through my piece before I started shaking badly.
Chopin Nocturne Opus 9, number 2.
My name is Nick Burkett. I started learning about when I was 9 or 10, and I'm over 60 now, so. I don't remember a particular song or piece. I just remember my brother and I driving my mother and father crazy because we really wanted to play the piano and they didn't think we'd stick with it. When I started, I was nervous, and then about maybe a third of the way through, I suddenly was just immersed in the music, and I didn't realize there were people there. So it happened. It doesn't always, but sometimes it does. And when it does, it's great. So.
Those were members of the Ottawa Piano Group speaking to the CBC's Jean Armstrong this past weekend. Now, if you play piano, you're interested in joining the group, you can visit their website, ottawapianogroup.blogspot.ca.